Choo-choo! All aboard the coal train, baby!
Yo, the coal train don't go woo-woo. It's
Combat, send the team.
oh yeah, I got enough for all of y'all.
It's never nap time, baby.
Let's see if we can't get another quick win. I know ranks just reset, so it'll probably be like the Wild West out there. But that's okay. We're pretty good at draft. And what are we starting with? Oh yeah, a stilt skin. That's not gonna do much for us. Okay, so this pack, it's a great example on what to pick when the pack sucks. So, Dragoon's Lance is an okay equipment. It gives flying on your turn. Prompto lets you get treasures. Then there's a Stunk in the Summoner's Sanctum, because blue is just so good. And then there is a Gabagoo Gardener. So I'm immediately attracted to the blue card. The Dragoon's Lance is solid uncommon. I mean, I just don't see anything like super great in this pack. So I'll take the blue card. Followed up with a Thief's Knife or a Dragoon's Wyvern, or a Wall of Omens. Let's do, I guess the Thief's Knife just lets us stay in one color. If we go blue-black, it's fine. I do like the Wyvern. There's a black removal spell. These uncommons are okay. I think this free and white uncommon is actually pretty sick. But I'll take the uncommon. Okay, it paid off. We got an Edgar. He's not amazing, but 6/4, 4/5 that draws you a card for every artifact you have is solid. I mean, over that, it's like a white Aura Sight as a removal spell, which is like nothing crazy. I think the rare is just the play here. We can play like blue-black, just have a couple artifacts and just draw cards. Or we can end up pivoting to like blue-white artifacts or something. So, and here we go. We got a Golbez. That's a great blue-black artifact card. So, we can go blue-black, and I think it'll most likely just be incidental artifacts. I'm going to get it some, but I don't think I'm going to prioritize them like highly, just because you don't necessarily need them. You do run a lot of the job select cards that are just incidentally artifacts that are creatures, like the Thief's Knife. So I think Golbez is going to be an easy rare draft here. Not a fan of Clive's Hideaway. I think you have to get a lot. I think you have too many resources to get this going. I think like green-white is like the deck that you want to play that. And so I mean, there's a trader here. It does create an artifact for 4. I feel like I see a lot of these guys in the draft, so I'm more inclined to take this later over something better. But the only thing that we have is this Quit Rub Fourier. Oh my god, I can't speak. Or the Monk's Fist. Honestly, I think I'm going to take the Monk's Fist here, just because it's a solid 2-drop artifact. Is also a 2/1. It turns on our artifact guys. So I think it's not the greatest pick, but I'll take it. And so I have a better Heck Dice here. I am happy to take the Heck Dice. This Steiner is also insane, in my opinion. I find him really good in draft. I think the Heck Dice, though, is just an easy pick. He's a solid 2-drop that just disrupts a little bit, so we'll take that. Deck's looking good so far. Okay, and so we have Counterspell, Resentful Revelations, which is draw, fill our graveyard, and some dual lands. Then we have a 6-drop, 6/5 artifact. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Return this from the oh, it comes back for 8 mana with a finality counter. That might just be the pick here. I think it's slightly better than these two. So, yeah, we'll take it. Relentless ATM. Relentless ATM. I love it. Okay, and a Rook Turret. I think that's a pretty easy Rook Turret, honestly. Over a bunch of cards I'm not going to play in a town. Yeah, I think the Rook Turret's fine. Okay, and I'm happy to get this Sahagan. I don't know how to pronounce this card. But this 2-drop 1/3 is a great blocker. And then it also gets bigger if we have Sephiroth's Intervention or other 4-drop non-creature spells. So I think that is going to be an easy pick here. So a lot of Promptos going around. A lot of Promptos. I don't think we're going to be playing white, although Wall of Omen's coming back this late. That's like a sign that white is open, I think. I do like the dual land. I like splashing in this format. Okay, and so like nothing crazy here. I do like the Elder in a red deck. The Iron Giant, I have had to play the Iron Giant before. But I think I do like the Sage's Knowledge. I'm most likely to play this card because it is a 2-drop artifact, triggers our artifact stuff, and is still a creature. And a Retrieve the Esper, solid, same kind of thing. 4-drop is an artifact creature. I actually get 2 spells out of this, so I'm happy to take that here. And a Magic Pod. I'm not going to be playing that, but I'll take it. And so the one thing that I do a lot is I do switch between these 2 views. It's solely to see my converted mana costs. You should always know what your curve is. And if you're ever in like a, hey, I don't know what to take here, looking at your curve can kind of point you in the right direction of what you should take. Well, I like the Pixie. It's an okay 2-drop, 2/1 flyer that surveils you. We're giving up a Rook Turret or a Trader, both of which are not great. Fire Crystal was the rare, not our rare. But I'm not too upset to have this Pixie. Okay card. Deck is looking solid so far. Not too upset with what we have. Acquisitus Trap. Snapcaster Mage for me and my opponent's graveyard. I like this. Gives you a lot of different options. I also like Ice Magic. Ice Magic is a very good tempo card that can trigger our cards that say, you know, cast a non-creature spell with mana 4 or greater. I think I'm going to take the Trap here. It fits into our curve, and it's an uncommon. That's one thing I also always kind of base picks on is the rarity. Normally, uncommon means it's going to be more powerful than uncommon. Okay, another Pixie. We also have a Reno and Rude. So, is this the second Jumbo Cactuar of this draft? Reno and Rude is just so good. The Pixie is also very good. Just having 2/1 flyer for 2 is solid in this set. And I just really like Reno and Rude. It can be so good later on, and we can get rid of our some of our not so good stuff. And I think Poo Poo UFO is so good, especially in a blue-black deck, because if you have multiple lands in your hand, you can just ramp them out, and it's so good in these colors. 0-4 as well, and does stuff eventually. Okay, well, we got a Water Crystal. I mean, what are we giving up to take that Water Crystal? That's what I always like to look at. If we want to take our stupid flashy rare, what do we give up, and would that be better? What's our opportunity cost here? Like a dual land? So I think I'll take the rare that could just be a win condition. You know, maybe it'll do something. I love Black Waltz number 3. We're in blue-black, and we do have a Crossroad Village to splash. I'm going to take the Black Waltz here. That's pretty late for it. We might be able to splash red still. Now, the cargo ship route is going to ramp us for a couple of our artifacts. And we do block pretty well with our... Or we do crew pretty well with our jobs. So I'll take the cargo ship. Okay, and so fight on. That is a draw 2 creatures. We are kind of not playing a super amount of creatures because we do have a couple of these job selects. We do normally see fight-ons come back. Depending on what the rest of the cards have, we can really decide if we want to go more into the artifact side of our deck or if we want to just lead into like non-creatures. I will be taking the Rook Turret here. Fills out our 4-drops because we're not necessarily playing the Black Waltz, and we might not play the Water Crystal. Then again, we are a base blue deck. We're not playing that, that's for sure. I think Rook Turret here is fine, and an Ice Magic is a flexible card that upscales as the game goes on. So I'm going to take the Ice Magic. Ooh, blue is so open! I guess we did our job cutting. So we're going to take the Wolverine. And then we get a merchant anyways. We get a merchant. Okay. Okay. I'll take an elixir. Sure. A Genova. This card's the bane of my existence. I hate this card. I love it because it's so good. It's just I never get it. My opponents always do. I'm gonna take it. There's a world that we splash it. We do have a Crossroads Village. I'm not gonna plan on splashing it, but what am I giving up in Ahriman? Another Thief's Knife, and that's literally it. It's not bad. It's, you know, deals damage, draw a card, and it's also an equipment. Can't complain. Black Mage's Rod seems like a good pickup here. Another Ice Magic. That might just come back around. Black Mage's Rod tends to not. It's another artifact, and then our non-creature stuff is going to deal damage. That seems like a no-brainer. The Prima Vista. Prima Vista. Or Phantom Train. Whoop whoop, all aboard the train, baby. The Phantom Train, I have gotten to the point where, like, there's been huge board stalls, and I can just keep building up this Phantom Train until it can attack through, or at least cause them to trade off a decent amount of creatures. Because it does have trample, so they do have to block it. Yeah, that's a pretty easy Marlboro. I mean, we can do a gold... Maybe the Gold Saucer is the play here, just because it lets us make artifacts, which kind of, you know, we could work with our Edgar if we really need to, our Rook Turret, and then our Golbez. And then we just lose a Planeswalker, or Swamp Cycler. Oh my god, Lock Cole! Solid blue-black card. He does everything you want in this format. That Lifelink and Death Touch is so relevant, and he's going to fit so nicely into our curve. We are giving up that black-red dual land, but that might come around. So we do have an uncommon Pixie. We have a lot of 2-drops, though. I really like the Wyvern here. I think that's an easy 3 power for 3 mana in blue. Okay, well, a little bit disappointing. We can take the Dreams here, because it's a spell that we can flash back. We already have a Nihilus. I don't know if we want another one. I might just take the Ring of Lucy here. I don't think I'll play it, but there is a world that we do want it. It is an Icy Manipulator. Okay, well, we can just take another one of these. Probably not play it. And then nothing for us here. We can take this. We are light on removal. We didn't really see a lot of removal. We might need to play this. We'll take the Magic Damper. Yeah, so the ooh, wow. We don't have anything to splash white for, I don't think. The Prima Vista. Prima Vista, is it? Merchant. Yeah, so this deck is good, except for the fact that we don't play removal. Very hard cut here. The 41st card. Wow. I'm having this much trouble cutting the card. I guess I could take Heck Dice. It's a very good card. I really like playing this card. I have nothing that really combos with it. Maybe that's just the pick. It's the easiest one. It just doesn't really synergize well with my deck. Okay, I guess we'll try that. You can always put it back in. I'm really partial to that card. Here we go. Let's see how our deck is. Seems pretty okay. It's just we are super light on removal. I am not too excited about that. This format is kind of bomby. Someone plays Ardeline, the 8-drop dude that makes demons. I am screwed. I guess we can have this be our black. So solid hand. We have interaction on turn 2, not really a play on turn 2, but that's fine. We go first. Cool. Neither does the opponent. We're just gonna see what they have for this Thief's Knife, because we might just be happy to bounce whatever they play next turn, get that tempo play, draw a card. They might be able to go aggressive here if we hit our lands. A Squall! Alright, so we do hit our lands. We can just, like, plow under this, put it on top of their... make them put it on top of their deck. That's kind of a tempo play. Over just casting it for 2. Yeah, let's do it. Let's tempo that. Is it a removal spell, or are you going to draw it again? They are going to draw it again. So that's really cool. The reason why it's like kind of a good play to put it on top of their deck is now if they really needed a land, they're not going to get that land. Or if they needed to draw something to deal with what I'm doing, they're going to draw their card again. Okay, that's a little annoying. I don't think I'm going to remove it. What I can do is I can play a Rook Turret that makes the most out of my mana. So does this 3/3 on the ground. But this is going to let me draw and discard. So I didn't draw a land. I can play this 4-drop 3/3, or I can equip up my Rook turret with the Thief's Knife, and it costs 3 to do this, doesn't it? And it costs 2 mana plus 2 other mana. I think the play here is to equip the Thief's Knife and get in there. If he blocks, I'll take the free card, and this way I'll take the free card as well. And it was our land. Perfect. So now we can play Edgar next turn, draw 2 cards. I don't know if I want to do that. I might just play my Wyverns. Don't you touch my cards. That's annoying. Didn't attack with his Flying Vigilance card. Interesting. Interesting. So, play Edgar here, draw 2 cards. Maybe playing Retrieve the Esper and dropping a Wyvern is the play. Kind of like that. No, I kind of like all of the cards in my hand. If I can just throw all the cards... Ooh. Yeah, Firion, that card is good. That's not great. It's not great for me. Yeah, I think I'm just taking the 6 here. Ugh, that's a lot. Okay, which one is the one that will go away? Okay, it's this one. So we're gonna get rid of that one, I guess. Only blocks. That's okay. Ooh, a 6/5 of our own. So I don't dislike getting in for 4 here. Drawing a card when you deal damage and it's a profitable attack always feels pretty good. We've got blocks for days if we need them to. You're tapped out, my dude. What are you doing? Hey, we'll take the free card. We got a free card either way. So we can just drop a 6/5 over, like, playing a 3-drop and holding a 3-drop open for a rare. Yeah, I like the 6/5. No, we are still going to keep our cards. Yeah, Suplex is a good card in this format. It can exile an artifact. At least it didn't get our Rook turret. Okay, another cat. If he attacks with that third, nah, yeah, okay. I will trade here though. The lifelink is frustrating. Oh, a Black Mage's Rod. Black Mage's Rod. That lets us do this. Then we only have 3 or 5 mana left. Well, you know what I like to do is attack and see if we can't draw another card. What do you have, opponent? Nothing. Thank you. Perfect. So now we can do a couple different things. We can play this, and then we can play our Edgar, which I think might be the play. Land, cargo ship. Okay, not what I was hoping. Don't really know what else I'm expecting to draw, I guess. +2/+2. On your Gaily Cat? No, on your Squall? Well, that doesn't seem smart. The joke is putting it on the Squall is the move. That is the play. But he's going to put it on his Cat and attack for 3. Nope, there we go. We got it on the Squall. That's what I thought, boy. Alright, so we can just tap down the Squall which I think is going to be the plan. We're going to do it on his combat just so he can't gain life. I think we got to close out the game here. So let's go ahead and go just attack with our 4/4. Cool. All right, so now we can play. I think we play the cargo ship, the Wyvern, and then we can hold open the Stuck in the Summoner Sanctum. Yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, non-creatures deal a damage. That's the best part. Okay, yep. Okay, we have blockers for days, and then we're gonna just hold up the Stuck in the Summoner Sanctum. We can make sure he's not gonna gain life next turn. You wanna go to attack, brother? You gotta ask me for permission. Nice. I am not worried about any of these cards. No, sir. Take a damage while you're at it, too. You gonna attack now? What are your attackers? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just drew the Golbez. We can probably get that 8 or more artifacts here. That's crazy. So we can do either of these. If we do this, we won't have mana left to really do stuff, but if we do the Thief's Knife, I can pay 3 mana. I still have enough to use my Gold Saucer, which could get Golbez. And then Edgar does stuff with Flip, so let's just see how that all works out. Ooh, we're gonna keep that poo-poo oofoo. Okay, so we can equip up and get in there, draw some cards, or we can do what we were talking about with the Gold Saucer. I guess I'd rather actually just draw the cards, so... And then we'll keep our cargo ship back as a blocker. 7, well, hold on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're just gonna actually win the game here. Haha, JK, we just win the game real quick. Alright, well that was a rough first game. That took a long ass time. Oh, solid opener. We got 2, 3 into 6. Great. Okay, so we play this Crossroads Village as just a blue, I guess. Then let's go ahead and drop our Reno and Rude. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and attack. We're not going to really drop our Thief's Knife beforehand. That wasn't ice magic. Oh, it was a combat tutorial. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do anything with that. But, got a Thief's Knife. 3 for a 2/2. Let me draw a card when I attack you, please. Yeah, that's a solid one. Now I can equip up the Reno and Rude here. Make him trade off of his 1/1, which I think is going to be the move. Yeah, let's double block. It's going to cost you a creature. Cool. And while that's not amazing of a turn 4, could be worse. I would have liked to play a 3 or 4 drop here. All right, opponent played Retrieve the Esper, giving their dude +4/+0, and I think they drew a card. Yeah, I will take that. Hey, a phantom train, that is something. Let's go ahead and get in there though, see if we can't gank something good. We'll draw a card, and then yeah, fuck yeah, we'll take that. Play this. And then drop that. Look at that. We got our own water crystal. Oh my god. Can you take any longer? Alright, they thunder magicked me. I think I take 6 here. Okay. That's gonna be gross. They have removal spells. I don't have anything to deal with that. I guess we're gonna drop the 6/5 and just pass the turn. Yeah, summon Shiva. That's pretty good. Yep, I will be taking 3. Ooh. Yeah, guess we gotta play him. Don't really have a choice. Okay, Acquisitus Trap. I want to save it for a removal spell. I don't think I can cast that here. I think I'm just gonna have to try and hold out. Alright, don't kill me, enemy. Don't kill me. Oh, he just killed me. Okay, yeah, he got me. He got me. Good game. Good game. Was that just my game 2? Was my game 1 really like 20 minutes? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, still looks good. Still looks like the way I want it to. All right, we'll take it. Starting out with that beautiful poo poo oo poo. Hopefully it'll let us power out this Edgar. Okay. Drew an island. Let's go ahead and play our swamp. Next turn we can drop our phantom train with that poo poo oo-foo. The elixir, that took them a long time to figure out what to do, but oh, their second turn, that's even harder. They figured it out. Oh, hey, wow. That's a pretty good land. Wow, we got a lock coal. So I take it back. We could play the phantom train, but I'm going to play the lock coal here. We can still activate the poo poo oo-foo to play our land. Not missing a whole lot, but I really do like lock coal. Okay. Summon Fenrir. Not a bad ramp spell. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this island. We got a rook turret, huh? I don't like any of the options here. I guess we just play the rook turret and start going in the air. It just feels bad trading with that Fenrir. Yeah. Hey, they did something. They're gonna fight. We're gonna fight each other. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Wow, we did it. Nice. Good job. Okay, so we got a dual land. We can go ahead and play a black. I don't think we have double black in the deck, but it is a town for our poo poo oo-foo. Nature's Claim, huh? Honestly, I think I'm gonna return it back to my hand. We'll just play that as a black just in case. I really just don't have anything. I'm gonna need that rook turret. If I draw a land next turn, ooh, shit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, it's only a 5/5? That's cute. Here's a thief's knife. I just have no mana to do anything. Yeah, I'd rather just drop the rook turret. Okay, we might be taking a beat next turn, but we're at 22. Life is a resource. I know why they're called liquid nitrogen. Because they're like frozen because they move so goddamn slow. Return up to 2 artifact and or enchantments. He's just getting a summon Fenrir back. It's that kind of game, man. It's crazy that he's just using it for that. Alright, you hitting me? Let's race. Let's race. Well, I think I think it doesn't even really matter here. Let's just go ahead, get in there for 3. And then I guess I'll play the Thief's Knife just so that I have another creature that can attack if I need it. And then honestly, let's draw a card. I'd rather have this flyer and blocker than it's also fodder for the Phantom Train. Yeah, I'd rather have a card I can cast than a card that I can't. But I'm fine to take another 5. I'll take my beats. Yeah, that Renoa, it's a good card. Well, this is gonna be difficult. Okay. So whenever it attacks. Yeah, so I can tap her down. Only have 2 mana left over. Yeah, you know what? Let's see what happens if I just do it right now. And then let's go ahead and attack. Attack with both. You get a block? Okay. Hell yeah. Give me a land. Art the cards, you failed me. Okay. We're still in good shape. We can block the 5/5 with our poo-poo. I didn't really want to do that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yes, I will block now. I will block now. Well, you know what? What if we just didn't block one more time? Just one more time. Just because, the only reason I'm saying that is because I feel like I'm gonna get an activation off my poo-poo here. Well, I was most definitely wrong. Okay, well, I think I just have to drop 2 creatures here, just so that I can stay in the game. So I think I want to see if he's willing to trade. Let's see if he wants to trade his 3/2 for my 2/2. Or if he gives me a land, they could open up some possibilities here. And by gives me a land, I mean lets me attack him. I draw a card, and the top card of my library is a land. Because honestly, then I can play Phantom Train, and I can probably get him. He's probably... I don't think he's good. Nice. Do you have a Nature's Claim? We have a second Nature's Claim? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's not the card I really cared about. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I think we're going to drop Golbez. Then we're going to drop a Wyvern. Beautiful. We're not in a bad spot with only a 5 health differential. That's not good. Let's attack. Okay, so I will trade off right here. He's not going to draw a card, and then I'll block like that. He's got 2 cards in hand. We've got 1,000,000. I just need a couple land. There we go. There's the first one. Okay, so I think the play is just playing Edgar here. It's going to draw us 2 cards. It is a 4/5, so it might stop him from attacking a little bit. And then hopefully we can draw another land that we can poo-poo in, and then we can finally trade off the poo-poo. Yeah, okay. That's gonna have to do. That is gonna have to do. We're on the ropes, but we can still come back. Yep, a fin doesn't change much. That's okay. That's good. We're happy. Come on, attack me. Just attacking with the 6/5, huh? I mean, we'll just block with the 2/2, right? You gonna equip up? What does that do, though? Like, what is... Yeah, right, you lose your guy. Okay. Cool. Misplay! And we drew a land. Okay, so we can get something going here. We can play the Phantom Train. We can drop our 3-drop. Or we can play this. Do some shenanigans eventually. I think I'd rather just get the Phantom Train out here and my... Oh yeah, we want Reno and Rude. And I could get a Rook turret, or I could just get this 3-drop. And the reason why I might just want this Thieves Knife is just because it's fodder. I'd rather sack my 1/1 that I'm going to get to my Phantom Train than I would sack this Rook turret. And we still want Reno and Rude, I think. Oh. I can return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. Holy cow. He's a rare. He's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so great. Yes, sir. You can have your 8/8. I will oblige. And then I will sack it to the Phantom Train. Woo woo, baby. Hell yeah. All right. I think we start off with the Water Crystal here. Then we can play Reno and Rude and lock Cole. We'll keep that on top. And we are gonna pass the turn after that. Get back a Wyvern? Wow, we've got the engine online. And then I'm gonna trade my lock pull for the Finn the Fangbearer anytime he lets me. Return to our... He has another one? He has 2 of these? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. What a slog. Yeah. Oh, we could just drop so many boys. We have 7, 8 mana. Cost 4 to equip these. We can equip to like block Cole or Reno and Rude. Yeah, honestly, let's do 4 mana onto Reno and Rude, I think. Now, let's do unlock Cole. Okay. Then let's go ahead and get in there with the lock Cole. Let's get some life. Cool. Go up to a healthy 10. Then we'll go ahead and drop 2 Wyvern. Now we've got flyers in the air, and we've got fodder for our Phantom Train. Let's get our lock pull back. Perfect. This engine is online. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. This Golbez, very good. Very good. Glad we went artifact based. Yeah, you can play your T-Rex, brother. The new Colossal Dreadmaw. Colossal Dreadmaw players are in shambles after this card was released. It is a big, but I'm glad we gained some life last turn. And I can drop that with my poo-poo. Get a rock turret back. Oh man, it is all coming together. I honestly kind of want to toss the Edgar. I can draw some cards. Ooh, that's not good. Guess I'll have to show him what the Phantom Train can do. Does it give it first strike? I thought I gave it like first strike. As long as it's attacking, it has first strike. It must be block defable. Yeah. Yeah, first strike is nasty. Target tapped creature. Okay. Oh shit! I should have sacked it to my Phantom Train. Maybe I'll make it so he doesn't remember, or I'll play it off like I don't know about it or something. Yeah, attack me, attack me. Yes. Okay, okay. So I think we're just gonna go in. What you got for that, bud? Phantom Pain Train. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, honestly, I get an extra damage this way. This doesn't have haste though. Yeah, okay. So it's just over for him though. Combat, send the team. GG. And it's a good game. A good game. I'm like 3 games into the draft, but it's been an hour already. This is gonna be the longest fucking video. Alright, that is a good hand though. So we'll play this as a blue right off the bat. Now we have a choice between our poo-poo ufu. If we do draw another land, it might be worth playing this next turn, just so that we can play our rook turret turn 3. Well, we didn't. There's still a chance that we could, but even with his aggressive 2-1 or his 1-1 that can get going, make other dudes, I think it's right to just play the 2-1 Surveiller. Man, our opponent, just like our previous opponent, Liquid Nitrogen, they are taking their time. Hey, the Your Go button worked. I have no blocks, opponent. They must not have drawn a land. Which, I mean, I wouldn't be too... no, they did. They did. What's the problem, opponent? Do they have another card, too? They have a 1-drop that they're going to play? No, they don't have anything. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and attack Surveil. We don't need the cargo ship. Play the Wyvern. Nice. They wasted their whole turn to just go get another one of those. Don't know if it's a waste, but I'm kind of happy to see it, especially if they tack into my 1/1 here. So we drew the land. Go ahead and get in there. We will keep the land on top, and then we will go ahead and drop our next flyer, having 7 points of flying in the air. That is a turn 2 clock, or a two turn clock, excuse me. So they gotta do something. Okay, that's a good one. Is it night creatures he controls has flying on his turn? Nice. So he won't have flying. My brother. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did he... Okay, that was interesting. Opponent not very good at Magic. The optimal play is the Quisitus Trap, but there's no value for it, so let's go ahead and just swing with everything. Now we're gonna surveil the land away. And then I guess we'll play the Poo Poo Ufu. Let's draw a card and discard our guy. Perfect. We'll discard this, and then we're happy to play a 2-drop blocker. We're not gonna draw and discard again though. And then that should be game, unless opponent has a removal spell. Yep, he killed my flyer. You did it. So now we can use our Quisitus Trap and get that overkill. So we can kill his 3/3, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we're not doing anything else. Hopefully we can just kneecap him. Hey, we do have removal spells. It's just in the form of our opponent's removal spells. Okay, we're going in there with everything except our 1/1. Let's see, no blocks. He can block like this and this. Yeah, okay, so it makes no sense to attack. This doesn't matter either. I guess this, in case he doesn't want to trade, we can use it as a blocker. And then get those lands out of here. It's Black Mage's Rod. I don't think that really does anything for us. Yep. Don't know why he's not blocking with his 1/1 here, but we'll take it. Oh, maybe he's got indestructible hexproof. +2/+2. You got it, bud. All right. First easy game. We won't get any more easy games. Well, at least we found a game quick. Sweet, we start out with our rare. Kind of slow, because I don't really want to play the Quisitus Trap on turn 3. That's okay, maybe we'll draw into something. Nope. Alright, give me anything. 3 or less. Artifact would be preferred. Could not do it, huh? I guess I'm not gonna play anything. This feels really bad, but I don't think I want to play my trap here on 3. Land, yes, nice. Okay, we can play a Rook Turret or a Phantom Train. Rook Turret's probably the way to go here. Develop the board. Survey, yeah, we'll keep that land on top. We're good to go. Now I'm more likely to play the Quisitus Trap because I have stuff going on without a payoff, but I still think something like Retrieve the Esper next turn makes sense. Or maybe even this Phantom Train. Let's go ahead and attack for 3. Okay, and then let's... Maybe I do just play the Phantom Train here. Just get it out. Let it be known. Let's see what we're gonna draw with Rook Turret, the Golden Saucer. I don't think I want that. I will draw a card. It was a land. We will... we'll get rid of it. A heck dies. That's brutal. I mean, it is also brutal for him to just be playing a heck dies. I guess I'm going to take 5 here. I could just block. That's fine with me. Just to make sure nothing crazy happens. I might just have to play the trap here. Okay, we drew a land. We can just drop the big boy. That might be what we're doing. That's a good card with our train. So I'm gonna draw that, discard the trap. You return your heck die. Oh, you got my last card. Wow. Wow. You did it. So again, I don't really think I can sack anything here. I think I need to... I think the way that it works is I need to play my 4th artifact so Golbez happens so I can get something back. So I think I'm going to have to take beats. Okay, well, if we're just taking 1, I'm not too upset, and I'm going to start getting cards back from my graveyard because I'm going to play Retrieve the Esper next turn. Yeah, this is a good spot. This is a good spot. They do have an army in a can, but we have a Phantom Train. So let's surveil, see if it's anything good. Ooh, that is very good. Yeah, let's draw that. Let's discard the land. And then, I don't think we're attacking. And then we're gonna get back the Wyvern. Heck yeah. All according to plan. Opponent does have 3 cards in their hand, but I might just be able to draw a bunch next turn. Nothing. That's what we like to see. Okay. I think I'm just gonna drop Edgar here. Just refill my hand. No, maybe clogging up the board makes more sense. Let's get my Pain Train in action. I just don't want to draw too many cards. So I do think I'm going to get in here for 3. We got to start dealing damage. Gotta get him down to where my pain train can just like kill him in one swoop. Get my trap back. All is right with the world. That's pretty good here. I will definitely block here and then sack to my phantom train. And then I can just keep getting it back with my Golbez. Ooh, the Prima Vista. The Prima Vista. So we can just get Edgar. Draw a bunch of cards. Doesn't seem bad. His opponent says good game. Not sure what that means. Getting in there with the rook turret, though. We are just stacked. We have too many cards. We just win with card advantage. What a crazy draft so far. Opponent attacking for 3 as that's all they can do, which is designed that way. Okay, I think we're gonna try and get a bunch of artifacts out. We need 3 more. Can we do it? Oh, we can't. Darn it. Okay. So let's play the Wyvern, power up a pain train. And then I kind of want to keep open my Stuck in the Summer Sanctum, so I'm just going to play the cargo ship this turn. So, and we're just attacking with the 6/5 here, just because I can get it back. Yep, you can crew. I can tap it in response, but I don't think I care. Okay, let's kill 2 creatures instead of his vehicle. Yep, and then I will go ahead and pass the turn, and I will return my boy. Beautiful. Whittling him down. The MTG Arena player. He is literally just called the MTG Arena player. I mean, we could just do it right now. Got him. All right, we're at 4 wins, just 1 more win, and we make profit. Grinded that Final Fantasy draft, 9-5. Work till 6, get overtime. This is a tough one. Do we risk it to get the biscuit? I think we do. All right, land. Not a land, it was another 3-drop. All right, keep them coming. I'll take a 2-drop or a land, please. Hey, a land. We're in it. So in like Flint. Oh, ability to poo-poo, oof-oo. Alright, he is coming in for 3, but that's not going to matter, because we're just going to be able to play a Wyvern and block it if we need to. and then we can play another one next turn. It's crazy. If we want to. Might need to get like a Thieves' Knife going or something, I don't know. Okay. That's good. That means he doesn't have anything for our 2/1 flyer. Yeah, buddy! Let's go! Okay, we can play a Rook turret. I think that might be better than playing another Wyvern right here. And by being better, it means that I'm just going to be able to play out like a blocker and then draw a card, try and get a land. Because honestly, when you think about it, the Wyvern would be really good right here. It would provide me with a 2/1 flyer and then another 1/1 that I can double block his 3/2 with. But I'm trying to generate the most value with the cards that I have. I might have to stuck in the summoners that card. Okay, so if I play one of these, there's a chance I draw a land. Please be a land. It was. Let's get rid of a Thief's Knife. We don't need two of them. We can play our land, and then we can just play another flyer, make it... but we already have a 1/1 to trade. We could just tap his boy down. I'm at 14 life, so I think I can take the risk. If he plays any removal spell, that would be great, so I can get it. Okay, if he's just playing an infantry, we're pretty fine here. Yep, I will take 4. Rufus Shinra. Okay, and so this costs 3 to equip, so we don't have enough to do both. There's no instance of sorceries yet. Kind of just at a standstill. I think I play the cargo ship, and then I think I have to equip the Thief's Knife to the Rook turret. I do have the tools to do some damage and get out of this. I think they're gonna have a rough time. Just as long as they don't have something crazy. Yeah, that's not crazy enough. In fact, honestly, even if they have a removal spell, it's kind of helpful to us. Okay, cool. We're in the clear. We got the Pain Train now, but we're gonna equip here. Give it +1/+0, just enough to attack through. Then we are going to play the Pain Train, just in case, so we can sacrifice the Rook turret if things don't go our way. Put a counter on the Pain Train. Yeah, fuck it. Another Rook turret. I'd like it more than my current trap. Alright, my Rook turret is going in. Hey, we got the Ufu. That means we can attack now with our Wyvern. That's crazy. That's great. He should be probably do his 2/4 or his 2/1 if he's gonna equip up an attack. How much do these cost? That costs 4, so that's like all of his mana. That costs 1. Oh, so we can equip both. It'll give him +2, +1. Say he's gonna play something that gives all of his creatures +1/+0. Normally would be pretty good here, but I actually have an army. What you got? Seems good to me. Yeah, you're gonna fatal push my train. You got it. But what you got for this, brother? Oh, you're gonna let me draw a card? You fool. Okay. Yeah, let's draw a card. Nice. The water crystal, huh? Damn, man. Alright. Play the water crystal. Take it. Draw a card. Yeah, lock hole. Nice. No, that's good right there. Alright. Lock hole coming in clutch. Oh, opponent is out of cards. Yeah, that sucks. What does this say? Prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn. That's nothing. Okay. Well, I think we won pretty handily here. As long as he doesn't have some insane bomb for 3 mana. That's not going to quite cut it. I don't really have anything that's crazy in there. No, I do actually have some good stuff. Now my luck call. Ah, the prima vista. Just gonna tap all my stuff anyways. Might as well get a draw out of it. right. Is that good game? Is that all? Wow, that one came right down to the wire with old man Winter. All right, Prophet, we made it. 2 more games. If we do pretty well here, might be able to clock out for the rest of the day. Okay. Not a great hand. Opponent goes first. We're gonna try it though, because I am a masochist. Nope, not good. All right, please be a blue mana. Blue mana makes our hand insane. Nope. Uh-oh, this is looking bad. We really need a blue mana, then we can equalize with our Wolfrin. Land. Wow. It's gonna be like that. Should have mulliganed. Wyvern still fixes this. I'll still be in decent shape. Okay. So as long as he doesn't have a removal spell, we can trade off his 3/2 and kill his Death Toucher, and then play Lockpole, stabilize. Oh, he's got a fight spell or a suplex. Just a straight suplex. That will do it. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Bro got lucky. Bro got lucky, and we didn't mulligan. Alright, that's okay. We'll just win out. For a deck not having that much removal, and my rares kind of being like really dirtily, it's kind of not doing terrible. I've seen worse. Okay, 2-lander again, but we can capitalize. Oh, it's risky. Okay, I'm gonna try it. We already are making profit. It could just be really good. Like, if we draw a land and just play a turn 3 Rook turret, that would be pretty hot. We will say black. Hey, we drew the land. We are in like Flint. This is going to be a good game for us. We drew the cargo ship. We're going to be able to play the Rook turret or the Phantom train next turn. Makes most sense to play the Rook turret. They're going to play a Heck die, so we'll get rid of this, retrieve the Esper here. Pretty easy choice. And then let's go ahead, drop the Rook turret. Yeah, cat's good. A poo-poo oofu, huh? This is tricky. If he could play like, ooh, Moogle, that's pretty good. Delivery Moogle. Okay, if I could draw like a Dragoon's Wolverine or something, that would be pretty good here. Yeah, he attacked me for 2. Okay, I'm a little bit off of that. I think I just play the trap here. It's no value, but I think I just have to. Decline to cast that, and then let's crew it up. And we'll attack for 2. Yeah. gets the delivery Moogle out of the way so he can attack with the Rook turret. He could have just blocked with his Gaily Cat. Don't know why he didn't. Can't always be good. Okay, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until the end of the turn. Wow, okay. And then whenever this guy deals combat damage to a player, you can cast insert sorcery with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That's crazy. Alright, deck. I don't know what you need to provide for me to get out of this spot, but you need to provide it now. For a favor. It's not bad here. Okay, a Thief's Knife. That gives me double fodder. I think that's just what I have to do. I don't really have any other thing. I can draw a discard, but even if I do that, like... Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of want the swamp, but... I guess I can attack for 3 in the air. He'll attack me for 2 back. Well, maybe that's fine. Maybe that's what I need to be doing right now. When he's not dealing damage to me with that Almacy. Interesting. Wow, that's pretty good. Ooh, and a black waltz. That's really good. Okay, so that's a land. That gets us closer to Edgar. I think we equip up the Thief's Knife. Nice. Okay. Crazy he wouldn't equip it to a flyer and attack me in the air with double strike, honestly. Okay, so we have our land. We can do a couple different things here. So if we play this and then we can tap something down, is that enough to just win? We tap down like his 3/4. I'm also kind of afraid he just like understands how to kill me at some point. So you know what, let's just test our luck. Let's see if he wants to trade. Okay. I'd feel a lot more comfortable attacking, not into that. Okay, maybe I just play my 4/5 here. Okay, I should set myself up for a good turn next turn. He just has lands. Okay, I think we win. Wow, the shuffler screwed our opponent, I guess. They just drew too many lands. right, we are going to be bringing the pain. I think we just win now. Let's go ahead, cast this. And then we can cast this, tap down his 3/4. And then let's go ahead, top on our 2/1. And then let's go into combat. GG. Boy was screwed 7 ways to Sunday. I don't even know what he was thinking. Oh, that was a close one. All right, last game, no matter what. Okay, slow hand. I go first, though. That might be enough. We'll start out with a Thieves' Knife. Ooh, we got a Black Mage's Rod. Someone wants us to win the game. Heck yeah. Next turn, we get to deal a damage from our Thieves' Knife. And then if he doesn't have a blocker, we deal another 2. Oh, nice. All right. Strong start for us. Opponent setting up with a draw spell. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the Thieves' Knife, ping him for 1, and then we'll go ahead and attack 2. Solid turn 3. And honestly, this is going to set up for a nice Edgar. Ooh, removing the Thieves' Knife. I should develop with this. I should develop with the Roaster. I want to equip to just draw the card, but I should just develop. It'd be foolish to equip an attack and just draw a card when I could play a 3/3 flyer when he doesn't have anything out in the field. I will push this advantage. Normally I want to play for the more value out of all of my cards, and I think drawing the card with a Thieves' Knife there would have been pretty good value. But I think in this situation, yeah, okay, that's cool. Okay, we got a splash, which will just be a blue. Now, we could play our Golbez, however, we don't have a 4th artifact, so I think this is where we can equip up the Thieves' Knife, get that extra point of damage in there, and draw a card. Hopefully give us enough to play our Edgar next turn, draw 3 cards. 4/5 for 6 mana, draw 3. I would play that in the mid. The Prima Vista. Not really what I'm looking for, but it is a 4th artifact to get Golbez going. We still have a chance to draw a land with Edgar. Swamp Cycling. Opponent on the back foot. I do not want to speak too soon, but this might be a this might be an easy 7/2. Dark Knight Greatsword. That's pretty good. Now is he gonna pay the 3 life to equip and then attack? Yeah, it's pretty risky for him. So yeah, we're gonna attack here. Drew a land. Perfect. And now I can play Edgar, draw 3, puts me to 7, have a 4/5. Seems good. Yeah, we just have everything now. The 3 life is relevant. Takes him from a 2-turn clock to a 3-turn clock. Yes, I have no qualms about blocking here. Even if I lose my Edgar, I can probably get it back next turn with my Golbez. He's gonna play the 3-drop that... No, he's just gonna fire magic. Interesting. So have 1 damage to each creature. And a Dark Confidant. He's living life dangerously. Okay, so I drew my cute little rare. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and play our Golbez. We'll get our Prima Vista out. The Phantom Twain. That's fine. Phantom Twain can stay on top. We'll draw it. And then we're gonna go to combat. Put you to 6. Hope you flip something over with that Dark Confidant. And then I get to return Edgar to my hand. And he hits a 2 with his Dark Confidant, puts him to 4. He is exactly dead. Wow. Damn. We did it.
I will take that.
All right, let's take a look at that deck one more time. Here's what we had here. Nothing crazy. Just a bunch of blue-black good stuff. We had 2 rares, 3 rares, and just a bunch of decent commons and uncommons. Well, if you guys like what you saw, I'm making a bunch of Magic content. I make a bunch of other game content as well. If you thought that was cool or was helpful, go ahead and like and subscribe. It really helps. Thanks, guys. You guys have a good one.